Chelsea fans, it was going so well, wasn't it? It was so positive for a change. The first time in a number of seasons where we are flying high, playing well. 5 wins on the spin for Chelsea. We've got Enzo Maresca literally getting the team to play, and we're playing fantastic football. We are, through our own divine right, to be second in the Premier League. 4 points clear of the Arsenal, well clear of Man City, 2 behind Liverpool with a game in hand, Liverpool. But we're there on merit. Everything in the press was positive about us, talking about being title challengers and everything else, even though the manager's saying we're not. But we are. We're up there. We're challenging. And then the news that Mykhailo Mudryk has been provisionally suspended by the Football Association after a positive drugs test. And obviously we've heard from Chelsea's statement. You've heard Mykhailo Mudryk himself pleading his innocence. The situation is, from what I understand, while he was away in Ukraine, took a supplement that had meldonium within it, which is a banned substance. That's why the result has come back as it is. And at the moment, we're waiting to see what's going to happen as far as Mudryk and his football career goes. They're talking of this being a standard 4-year ban. Happened to Sharapova. She appealed it and got a lesser time ban. We have to look at the situation that Mudryk could get probably a year or 2 years for this. Now, people are saying, well, why would he be banned? Because players are known not to take certain supplements. And if he's let his guard down or he's been ill-advised by people around him, that's on Mudryk, unfortunately. And it's all going to come crashing down. Mykhailo Mudryk has been banished to this sort of B team that's Europa Conference League. He doesn't really get a sniff in the Premier League. He had for a period of time, but hadn't recently. Whether that's because of this has been going on in the background or not, we're not sure. But has Chelsea got cover to cover Mudryk not being there? Yes, we have. A number of different players can play left or right. We've got the cover, but it's not ideal, is it? It's negative press, negative just surrounding the football club and Mykhailo Mudryk, unfortunately, which has put a bit of a down on everything as we build up to Christmas. Well, an important game against Shamrock Rovers tomorrow, which Mudryk probably would have played. Now he can't even train for the football club because of this suspension that he's got. And we have to wait and see what's going to happen. But like I say, it's a shame that this has happened. Negative press, unfortunately, which is something that we weren't used to this season, let's be honest. It's a bit of a blow, as I say, for Mudryk himself. Got to rebuild his career now. And for Chelsea. What do you think of this whole Mudryk situation? Let me know what you think in the comments section. So I want to talk about the title race and Jamie Carraghers' comments, which you've all seen on Sky's Monday Night Football, talking about Chelsea. And let's just talk about the title race. Chelsea fans or even football fans watching this particular video, right now, is your feeling inside your heart and inside your head telling you that Chelsea are title challengers this season? We've got to be. We're 2 points behind Liverpool. We're playing fantastically well. We've got Liverpool to play again, and we're going to beat them at our place because we're going to find them out. Our 3-man midfield against their weak midfield, centre midfield, I think we'll find them out. We've got to play Man City away. We've got to play United. We've got to play the Arsenal. We can play all 4 of those and beat them. We are playing so well. We've got options to change. Caicedo is now world class. Absolute outstanding. Enzo has stepped up after being called out by Maresca. Chelsea are on a surge. 5 straight wins in the Premier League. Scoring goals for fun this year. All in all competitions. The only sort of down on it has been the bloody Carabao Cup against Newcastle. It's an absolute joke of a performance. But we're flying high. And we're on a crest of a wave right now. And if we get through the Christmas period with the fixtures that we've got, let's be honest, the next difficult sort of banana skin is at the end of January. City. I believe it's Man City end of January. Let's see what happens. But look what's happened to City right now. So Chelsea could come out of this at the end of January by being top of the Premier League. And that would be something that shocks all of us that no one expected. Let's be honest. No one expected at all. Anyway, back to Carragher talking Monday Night Football. And his comments was that he doesn't believe Chelsea are title challengers. And the reason he said was this: I still look at them and I don't see a title winning team in there just because of when I look at the goalkeeper and the 2 centre-backs. So let's talk about that for a minute. Let's talk about Robert Sanchez. Now, I prefer Jorgensen in goal, let's be honest. I think Jorgensen's much more calmer with the ball at his feet. He's a good shot stopper as well. But look at Sanchez and the saves he's made at the weekend. Sanchez is a great shot stopper. The only thing that lets him down is his ball at his feet. And it still just frustrates the bloody life out of me that he waits and waits and waits to the very last minute until he's been closed down by a forward to get the ball away. Just get it away early. That's all you want to do. But the use of the ball at times is just, you sit and look and think, oh my God, just get rid of it. And he tries to play a ball into someone. We all know what's happened this season. But as far as shot stopping goes, I actually think Sanchez is great. I actually do. And if he can improve what he's doing, and it's very, very noticeable, he's kicking the ball long a lot more right now than he has been. That's maybe a tactical tweak that Maresca's spotted to get the best out of him. But I think Sanchez isn't too bad. And if he can continue to play like he is, to not have these mistakes with the ball at his feet, his confidence will grow. And I think Sanchez will be decent for us. Still would take Jorgensen right now, but it's obvious the manager has said Sanchez the number one until Jorgensen steps up and is beyond him and claims that number one spot. So Sanchez, goalkeeper, I'm not too sure. Can he keep it going and build on the season? Hopefully so. Now, the two centre-backs. Now, Fofana is a blow because I think that Fofana and Colwell little partnership was gaining traction. I'm worried about Badiashile, I have to say. I think he gives away stupid free kicks. His use of the ball at most part is good, but then he makes the mistake. The same as Colwell, though, to be fair. But I just think that we look at Tosin, and I think Tosin is underrated. From the Man City Academy, I think he's underrated. I think Tosin needs to play more. And if Tosin can make that position his own, then I think Badiashile's out. Now, is it just those two centre-backs and the goalkeeper that's our weak link? I think it probably is. I think Carraghers spot on with it. But I think the goalkeeper will be strong. And the centre-backs, Colwell was great. And Colwell's going to keep improving game on game, season on season, and will be absolutely outstanding for us. Is having that partner next to him. When Fofana's back, Fofana, who's going to be out for a while, when he's back, should nail that down. And it's then up to Tosin and Badiashile to fight for it. But I think that Badiashile's future probably could be under threat. And the reason I say that is I refer to Simon Phillips. Now, Simon Phillips, respected journalist, I pay for his Substack subscription and it's well worth it. This guy's got contacts around the club, good sources that are very, very reliable. And he's talking that Chelsea might go to Crystal Palace to re-sign MARC GUEHI in January. Now, Chelsea have got a deal with Crystal Palace that they will match anyone that comes in and makes a bid for GUEHI. Not only that, but Chelsea have also got a sell-on clause. But they believe that the club are looking at GUEHI and have done for a couple of windows with the idea of bringing him back into the football club. Now, MARC GUEHI has gone from strength to strength since he left Chelsea at Crystal Palace. He's the captain of Palace. He's representing England. He was there in the Euros in the summer. GUEHI is an outstanding talent at the back. And if you put MARC GUEHI next to Colwell or GUEHI and one other, I think that gives us a major improvement. I think GUEHI would be a big, big step towards being considered to be title challengers. What do you guys think of MARC GUEHI at his time at Palace? Do you think that he could come back into Chelsea and Chelsea would make that move? Again, we've got matching rights on any other offer that comes in for him. And we've also got a sell-on clause as well. So Chelsea could bring Palace and GUEHI into the equation in January to bring him back. And let's just face it, Chelsea got the money. Palace will probably need a bit of money. And if GUEHI's given the opportunity to come back and cement his position in Chelsea's first team on a regular basis, do you think he'll jump at that chance? Bearing in mind the excitement around our squad and the age of the squad, I think he would. What do you think about GUEHI at Chelsea? Do you think it's got legs? Do you think it's something that you'd be interested in seeing? Let me know in the comment section. So moving away from Carraghers' comments about the goalkeeper and the centre-back, we've covered that. There's also one other name to keep an eye on in January. And again, it comes from Simon Phillips from his Substack. And this guy, as I say, he's got reliable sources. And it's now being reported in the media elsewhere. Football Fancast, for example, are talking about the fact that Nicholas Jackson is getting so much praise right now. Thierry Henry actually highlighted him as someone to watch who's going to be a well-beater if he keeps doing what he's doing at Chelsea, and rightly so. But he's also talking about the fact that Chelsea have been looking at Sesko, Osimhen, Goalkes, or Goalkeres, however we pronounce his name, over at Sporting. But there's one player that knows quite a few of the Chelsea players already because he comes from that Man City academy. who's been impressing at Ipswich this season, and that's Liam Delap. Now, Delap has scored 6 goals in all competitions so far for Ipswich, and he's attracted attention from Chelsea. And it's because of the fact that this guy can lead the line. The 21-year-old is strong, he's powerful, he's someone that at only 21 is going to develop and just continue to develop to be a world beater. Again, he's been at that City Academy with the likes of Palmer, Sancho, Tosin. This guy is a real talent. Now, they believe that Man City have got a 20 million buyback clause, but Chelsea could potentially sign him for around 42 million. And they believe that there's already talks opened up with Ipswich, and Team Talk are reporting that he's actually apparently keen to join Chelsea. But, you know, he's also talking about the fact that he wouldn't be amiss of staying at Ipswich for the rest of the season because he's done a great job there. They've given him the opportunity. But money talks. Money talks in football. It always does. And Liam Delap, again, is one person to keep an eye on. Delap. This guy is a serious talent, and he's only going to get better and better. Think of Evan Ferguson and the fact that Chelsea have been looking at him. Delap, I think, is someone to keep a real eye on this January. So, we've spoken about Mykhailo Mudryk. We've spoken about Carraghers' comments about the title race and if we're in it or not. I believe we are. And the situation with the centre-backs with MARC GUEHI being linked and Liam Delap from Ipswich. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode on the channel. This video, I should say. Smash a like on the video for me and also subscribe to the channel. But make sure you hit the bell for notifications. And before you go, just take a look at this other video that's on the channel here for more content from me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of your support. More videos coming soon. A little note, I won't be here for Shamrock Rovers. I'm taking my little boy to Windsor Illuminated tomorrow night for Christmas. I won't be here to do the commentary. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you soon.